Home, glitchy home. So strange that you can see all the things inside the buildings when you're driving this thing. Anyway, hello! Welcome to this episode of Subnautica. Last episode, we were in the Lost River. We were looking for some of the bases there, which I couldn't find. I did stay and have a look, actually, when I was driving this thing out today. I was trying to find the base again. Couldn't, but what I figure is we'll go back in the CMOS sometime, because it's just a lot easier to navigate in those tiny spaces. Right, let's get out of that, stop that beeping. So, my plan for today is to do a little bit of building work. So this place we kind of set up, it's got loads of rooms in it, but we haven't actually put anything in.
Welcome
see the
aboard,
cat.
Captain.
So for example, like we set up this room here, but there's just nothing in it apart from this little thing. Need to put a hatch there, need to do something with that room. This thing needs more power, so we need to kind of get some power sorted out, and maybe put a locker on the side there, and just generally tart the place up a little bit. One other thing that I am looking at building is also the scanner room, particularly because I'm actually running quite low on some of the basic resources like titanium and quartz, and I figured it'd be good to see if the scanner room can actually differentiate between like the large deposits of stuff and just the single ones. Because if I can just go between all the large deposits and pick up the stuff I need, then it'll be a hell of a lot quicker. So what I'm going to do is stick a couple of these in here. That was 100%, it's not going to work. So these are all the power cells that I used when we were exploring. 18% that can go in, that could go in, and then I'll just chuck these ones in here. So, first things first, I think the scanner room will fit here, so let's go outside. Hopefully it won't interfere with these guys too much. I mean, they're fairly far away. They do come close, but meh, it'll be fine. So, scanner room. Let's work out if we can actually put it where I want to put it first. No. And it's because this thing's in the way. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can break these using your knife if you get enough samples from them. This might take a while. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was easy. Cool. Now that that's gone, can I build the scanner room? No, I still can't. So what's wrong with that? Why can't I build that there? I mean, I could definitely build it because there's the green one down there. Why can't I build you there? Can I build like a foundation? I can. So maybe what I need to do is build foundations around like... Ooh, no, that was corridor. Foundations around like that. Maybe not that one. Just so it's got a flat area. Then can I build the skin? There's obviously something somewhere which is preventing it. I think if I build these foundations though, it will sort itself out. So I'm going to go get the materials for that, and then I'll be back in a second. Righty-o! I think I've got everything I need now. So let's build these foundations. Just keep an eye on the terrain and see what it actually gets rid of. Did it get rid of anything? No, I don't think so. We shouldn't need that one actually. Let's try this again then. Scanner room. No, really doesn't like it. I can rotate it and I can do anything like that. It doesn't like it. Okay, fine. Let's move you somewhere else then. So, could I put you here? I mean, I know there's a... Oh no, there is no hatch here. Oh, what's going on? Why can't I put you where I want to put you? That is so bizarre. I could, I suppose... Let's try... Turn that around. What's it? Q and E? R, A, D... Mouse wheel. Oh, they've changed it. Okay. Let's put a corridor here. Can I now put it here? No, that is so weird. This might be a little bit difficult then. Can I put it anywhere on this platform? No, but I can put it down there for some reason. Down there is not particularly useful to me. Right, so I found somewhere that's actually level with our whatever these foundations, and it apparently will build fine here. So we're just going to have to adapt the base to kind of do that, really. So if I deconstruct this, get the glass back, and then put like a T-piece in, facing that way. Cool, and then I'll put that glass one back in here, because that'll look quite nice. Still can't get used to using the mouse wheel yet. And now if we build this, hopefully it will attach. Yay, cool, right. So it's kind of floating, but I can sort that out later. Let's go and have a play with this. Let's get the skidoo thingy. And let's go in through the base here. So what's this actually look like inside then? So we kind of walk through the base here. We've got our nice bedroom that we built. I've now got two pieces of luggage because I'm fully moved in now. I need to figure out how we use that as well. And then kind of got the scanner room and the observatory. Well, that's alright. Now, can I remember how this thing works? Fragment. Fragment? So I think I remember how this thing works now. So you select what you want to scan here. So I'm doing metal salvage at the moment. And then you can see these two little dots here are my cameras, so which I can control via that window there. And that's the metal salvage that I'm looking for, which is great, except the range is actually quite small. Now what you can do is upgrade it here. So there's 4 slots for upgrades there. So what I've done... oh, I need gold. What I was planning on doing is fully upgrading this thing so that it's got the maximum range. I don't necessarily think we need extra... There's some gold. Extra camera drones. But what I do want to do is get the HUD update. And we'll just see if it actually works in this update. Because the last time I used this thing, I tried to find these dots and they were just like floating in midair on my screen, and they weren't actually there. They were like in the middle of the base and stuff. So let's actually see if it works now before going any further. So this should allow us to see metal salvage. Cool. Okay. So I do actually need metal salvage because I'm running ridiculously low on titanium. So let's take the Seamoth. I haven't taken this thing in ages. That was complete fail. Okay. Either I'm doing something wrong, or this is just broken again. I could have sworn this is meant to highlight where the metal salvage is. But it's in the middle of my base. I got really excited, got in the Seamoth, and went, oh, what? Oh my god, it's right here. No, it's not actually here. Unless I wouldn't have been stupid enough to build my base on top of it. Because I would have used all the resources around here. No, it's definitely not there. Okay. So am I doing something wrong? Streams data from scanner room to HUD. Well, yeah, it is doing that. But it's just in a very strange place. Okay. Let's try something else then. Maybe you have to scan before? I don't know. Oh, get that thing out of the way. It is kind of... It's in that direction, yes. If I use the camera... Oh, I like the little connecting animation. No, it still thinks it's there. Okay, so if I pop the camera here, should be a little blue dot. Little blue dot's there, not where the metal salvage is. Right, so I've set this thing up again. I'm doing limestone chunks at the moment. You can see it's found 3 so far. It's looking promising. They are in the right direction. Let's actually get out of the base. I need to make more exits, I think. We'll jump down here. We'll go grab the Seamoth. And let's see what these actually are pointing to. Oh dear. Ah, oh, I accidentally docked. Okay, let's undock. Well, you got powered up, I guess. Right, these dots. Okay, so these are actually working then. Yeah, that's a limestone chunk. That's a limestone chunk. Limestone chunk. Perfect, okay. So the scanner room is working then. But why didn't it work with the metal salvage? I mean, it seems a bit bizarre that it would work with one thing but not the other. Or maybe, what I'm now thinking is, if you put the HUD upgrade in, or HUD upgrade, or whatever you call it, upgrade in after you've already done a scan, maybe it glitches out. So let's cancel that. Let's go for metal salvage again. Gives this thing a second to spin up. It didn't take too long actually to scan. You can get an upgrade. Where's it in here? Scanner room range upgrade and speed upgrade. I need some silver for that, and I've actually finally run out. Okay. Right, so we have that dot there, which is that dot over there. Let's go and see what we can find. This isn't good. I mean, the metal salvage one, again, is doing the same thing. It's putting the dots inside my base here. I actually went off in that direction to see if I could find it. I might have to put the camera drone or something there. Although these things have got little... It'd be useful if these things had like a little beacon or something, because then you could go off and you'd be able to see where they were, and then I could use them to track down the metal salvage. That's fine though. It's not too much of a problem. One thing I have noticed with this scanner room though is that it can't scan any of the new things. So if I just cancel this for a second, I'll show you. So you can't scan, for example, the large deposits of the minerals, for example. So you can't find the large silver ones or the large titanium ones. I'm hoping they'll upgrade this so you can, because that would be incredibly useful. I mean, if I was on a survival world, the salt deposit one would be absolutely awesome. In fact, if I start scanning for that, this thing should light up like a Christmas tree, because I haven't picked up a single piece of salt, really, or actually used a single piece of salt in my world yet. And just because I don't need water. There goes a little dot. So does that one work? That looks like it's working fine. Okay, so this scanner room's a little bit of a bust at the moment. I'm just trying to search for eggs at the moment, and it's in the middle of my base again, so I'm not going to worry about that. Hopefully they'll fix it in another update or something, and make it so you can scan down the large deposits. That would be the most useful thing they could do, actually. Large deposits on the scanner room would be amazing. Anyway, one thing that I did think we could do, and something which I've actually never done before on this game at all, is actually look at this alien containment unit. So I have no idea what this does. I have no idea how to place it either. Does it need to just be on the ground somewhere? Let's go away from you guys. I mean, a spot around here near the base would be useful. Maybe outside the observatory, actually. I don't know if you can see into it or not, but this area should do. Okay, so it turns out that I'm an idiot. I should have noticed, actually, that I was in interior pieces. You have to place this thing inside. So, got a use for our final room here. So this can be our alien containment room. Oh, wow, that's cool. Aquariums provide ideal opportunities to study alien fauna up close, but select carefully which life forms you bring aboard. Okay. Cool. This thing's awesome. Right. It doesn't leave much room to get in and out of the room, but that's fine. How do I access you? How do I use you? I mean, I've got an egg. Can I left click to equip? No, can't equip you. Okay. So how do... Do you have to build like a hatch maybe? Oh, you do. You do have to build a hatch. Okay. I mean, I don't really like it there because it'd be a bit close to the door. Although... Oh, that'll be fine. So I need glass and titanium. Right, got the materials I need now. So you should be able to build this. Cool. Got a little hatch. Right, so enter. Okay. Oh, cool. You can you can just like swim around in it. Use planter. Okay. Can we pop you in there? Right button. No, that's not working. Okay. I I mean, I thought you could hatch stuff in this thing. So maybe if I just drop you in here. Not sure if that'll work. Okie dokie, so I've put a couple of things in here in the planter. So I've got some creep vines and a mushroom. I don't know if the mushroom will spread or not, but hopefully the creep vines will grow and I'll be able to get creep vines and stuff. That might actually be them. Yeah, that does look like them. It looks like they've just shrunk the model down. Oh, there you go, 9%. Cool. Okay, and we've got our egg over here, which I'll keep an eye on and see if it hatches. So let's just jump out of here before I drown. Cool. So yeah, this thing's looking awesome. I might get some windows in here maybe, so that it's kind of inside and outside, kind of underwater, which look quite nice. I'm not sure what's outside this window. A rock. Maybe it won't look so good then. So yeah, this is the last of our rooms actually having a purpose now. So we have our kind of fish tank room. We have our power room. We have our modification station room here, which I think actually, let's spruce this up a little bit while we're here. So what can we put in here? I think we should get some plants. And in fact, I'd quite like to put plants all around the base. For no reason other than they just look quite cool. So we could have like, I might go to the island to get some of those trees actually, because I have 2 trees on the way in. And what else can we do? Miscellaneous. Here we go. So let's make this kind of a laboratory. So if let's put this against the wall. So it could be a lab counter. Okay, and just for the sake of symmetry, let's put another one of these over here. There we go. It's looking a little bit nicer. And what I might do is also put single shelf or double shelf or living wall. Can we do like a let's do a living wall there. Add a bit of colour. Looking better. Cool. And I'm thinking single shelf. I'm not sure you can do anything with these at the moment, so it's purely cosmetic. Let's try and get it in the centre. There we go. And then let's put some storage in here as well, because that'll be quite useful for something. I need quartz. The other one, okay, I'll just pop it there, and I'll know to come build it later. And what else? Trash can. You'd have one of those in a lab. There we go. Now I can throw away all of the random coral that I got from breaking that thing over there. Oh, it's actually got coffee cups and stuff in it already. Cool. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better. I'll deconstruct that just because when I exit the game it'll disappear anyway. Don't think our guy's going to hatch for a while. So what I might do is actually look up online on the wiki and just make sure that I'm doing this right. In the next episode, hopefully he will be swimming around, whatever he is. I'm hoping he's not one of these guys, the bubble guys. Don't know what they're called actually. Just because he might start making bubbles in here. I'm quite looking forward to maybe having a stalker. A stalker would be nice, especially with the creep vines actually. And I've heard that they don't actually attack you if they're in a containment unit. So we could go in there and I don't know, it's a bit like swimming with the dolphins, really, isn't it? He'd be our tame friend. Actually, I have to think of a name for him. So if you can think of a name for our stalker, if we get one, then yeah, please leave it in the comments, and we will name him somehow. We can actually put sign up or something, like "Don't feed the stalker" or something. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave the episode here, actually, guys. So today we've kind of built this alien containment unit thing. We've built the scanner room, although it was a bit of a bust, really. Although I did eventually find the metal salvage. It was purely by just going off in that direction and finding it. So yeah, I'm going to have to read up online and see if it's just me having this problem or if other people are having it. So I will have a look at that. Yeah, I think that's... But oh yeah, I managed to figure out how this thing works. Just quickly while I'm closing up, I'll have to find a better picture or something. If you're having trouble with these things, you basically need to select a picture and then upload. Upload doesn't actually send it to the developers or anything like that, which I thought it did. It uploads it to the picture frame, and if I'd hovered over it, I would have seen that. So yeah, that's how you get a picture in here. So I'll have to find a nice sunset or something, or I don't know, something like that. We can have a few of these up around the area. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and leave a comment if you like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.